Hello and welcome to another episode of Suits featuring the Sirens of New York. I think they just faded away. No, they're still going. It seems fitting for this game, at least. Might not be fitting for, I don't know, Ocarina of Time. I was so happy when Ocarina of Time was an answer on Jeopardy the other day. I was like, oh my god. Ocarina of Time might not just be, like, my favorite video game, but, like, also my religion. Like, I don't know. That's a really stupid thing to say. Thermal drill from the truck outside. I didn't see no truck outside. Today is December 6th. Anyone who has their birthday today is a Sagittarius. So please send your claim files here. File your claims. Here's a generic brand paperweights. When your life is generic, so are we. And here is Bland brand chips. I prefer their cardboard flavored chips. It's an advertisement for their air flavor, so they got an air flavor in their cardboard flavor. It's you know, Cash Elevator. Bjork. Why is Bjork a character in this game? Benjamin's Daily. I had to look it up, but I guess the host of Cash Cab is Ben Bailey. So it's Benjamin's Daily, because, you know, the Benjamins, like, $100 bills, money. Donnie T. There's this illegal alien living in the financial district. Well, I haven't met him. Ew, nipples. I don't know, whatever. This is for the secret meeting of shirtless guys. I watched an episode of Monk yesterday. I haven't thought about that show in, like, years. It's funny because they're playing it on MeTV, and they normally play, like, all shows from the 60s and 70s, but apparently now they're playing Monk, a show from the 2010s. So it's like, thanks a lot, that makes me feel old. I'm 22, I'm so old. I'm about to be 23. But it's like, they kept... Monk is, like, a very silly show. Like, they kept making a big deal about, like, how this girl kept asking over and over in, like, an obviously, like, forced way, like, you know, that's the way they wrote the episode, look at me, about, like, you won't reimburse me for my travel expenses and my cell phone bill, and he's like, well, whatever. And then they go to the Zen master, and she's like, but master, he won't reimburse me for my cell phone bill. What do I do? And then the episode ends with him, like, buried alive, and the whole police department is trying to find out where he's buried. And meanwhile, he's in there and he solved the case, and he's, like, got his eyes closed, and he's dreaming that he's talking to his dead wife. And I'm like, that is a drastic change of tone. So, I don't know what the deal with that episode is. I'm like, my goodness. I had this one classmate in middle school who was obsessed with Monk, so... They were like, Monk is the coolest guy. He's the guy. He is who I want to be. And I'm like, okay, well, whatever. Good for you. He is a good detective, I guess, and he wants everything to be clean. That is such an original idea for a television character. A character who wants everything to be clean in an OCD kind of... semi-kind of OCD kind of way. You know what I say. I guess Pudonkus and Jerome are... Yes, Pudonkus is the name that I put in, because it's Strong Mad Struffed Dramisio Memuth. And Jerome are the only two party members, so I don't know what I was saying about, oh, maybe you get a third party member in this area. I don't think you do. But anyway, Moneybags is the enemy of the game. Clearly. Pudonkus' party got the job done. So yeah. I've been playing a lot of crappy RPGs. Like Learn Japanese to Survive Hiragana Battle, and Ashes of Immortality. Ashes of Immortality is kind of cool. It's a game about, like, vampires and the family whose job it is to hunt down the vampire, and it's kind of got a very, like, dollar store Final Fantasy kind of vibe to it, which is okay by me. And I finished Broken Swords Shadow of the Templars, which was a really nice game. I really like that classic adventure game sort of thing, and I'm just do you a favor and kill myself. Okay, fine, I guess, if it means I don't have to fight you. Whatever. Ooh, look at the enemies in this place. It is the fat cats. Pretty good. My name is Garfield, and I like lasagna. I am very classy about it. I eat the lasagna. I eat all the hamburger helper. Yes, indeed. I wear a monocle and I eat lasagna. Opie, you stupid mutt. I'm gonna kick your butt into orbit. Get out of here, you stupid mutt. Yeah, so this is certainly an interesting part of the game. It's a stairway. Like I said, I'm still not a big fan of the fact that this RPG has, like, no actual places to, like, just automatically restore your party to full health. My man! Which means that I just end up playing the entire game scared for my life, you know. But, tasty sandwich. These things are so useful. And they're only $200. $200 for a sandwich. What kind of world do we live in? I don't know. Like, I live in a pretty expensive city, and, like, you know, like, $20 is an expensive dinner, so, like, you know, whatever. Not $200 for a tasty sandwich. Hey man, you get a gyro off the street for $6. Of course, it might not be that good, so whatever. You might get, like, hot lettuce, hot lettuce is, like, one of my worst fears in life. I don't know, just you slice a tomato and you put it in a sandwich, it should stay cold. But obviously that's impossible, so whatever. The phone is ringing. Pick it up. Okay, I lied about being up here. You have to jump off the back of the building before the suits get here. This song sounds so funny when it's sped up. So yeah, it looks like it's 3 enemies, but it's really just one. 1 HP counter. Jerome has a new move that's like Staple Storm 2. It doesn't seem to be that much stronger, but, like, you know, it's a little bit stronger, I guess, maybe. I don't know, I've been playing Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass, which is not a crappy RPG Maker game. It's probably the best RPG Maker game I've ever played. And one of the best games I've ever played, hands down. And the fact that it was made by one guy from Texas, it seems like a lot of my favorite game developers are from Texas. Scott Cawthon, Casey Azumi, and Scott Cawthon is one of my favorite game developers because of The Desolate Hope, not because of that stupid trilogy which became a really cringe community on the internet. I don't know if it's still cringe. I don't know why it's cringe. Is there, like, Rule 34 of Five Nights at Freddy's stuff? There probably is. Whatever. Oh, by the way, that you go to the 34th floor, so it's like, oh, I was like, oh, Rule 34, and then I was like, my mind has been ruined by the internet, but I saw the number 34, and I immediately thought of Rule 34. So, Infinity is kicking our butt. You never thought I would say that, would you? Is this supposed to be an Avengers reference? I really hope not, but, like, it's plausible. Because the Avengers movies have been out for a few years, but that stupid one with Purple Chin, it's only been... Cool card? What do we do with the cool card? I don't know. That stupid one with Purple Chin, Josh Brolin, whatever, has only been out for... Well, it feels like 3 years since the pandemic started 100 years ago, but, you know, whatever. Um, man, oh man. I would really like to see The French Dispatch again. I mean, I saw it in the theater, but like, I was like really, like, I was like sipping a whole gallon of like blue drink. So I was like, all sugared up. And I kind of want to see it while I'm sober. I don't know. Sober. The last time I was recording commentary for this game, I was like drinking a little bit of beer. And I was like, oh, people my age and older seem to enjoy alcohol. So I'm trying to like, learn how to enjoy alcohol, which there are times when like I kind of enjoy it, when I don't just feel like immediately like super sleepy and crappy when I drink it. But it's usually the latter thing. I just feel super sleepy and crappy whenever I drink it. But the good thing is that there are such things as mocktails, which just, taste really good and don't have any alcohol in them. So this is a new area. This is the underbelly. The crime underbelly. All these crates are... That one is full of toilet wine. I feel like I first heard the phrase toilet wine. This guy just comes running after us. Toilet wine on the house. I feel like I first heard the phrase toilet wine in a Game Grumps video, I want to say. Anyway, you needed to know that. There's a guy up on stage doing some beat poetry. Ooh, yeah. Snap, snap, snap. Dr. Unk. That's a good pun. Almost as good as Dr. Acula. How about Dr. Ivor? Dr. Ill. No, I don't know. Alcoholism gets crunk. It's just like a alcohol crab spider. I like it. I like the big mouth that it has. He took my man Jerome. He took the ability of attacking away from my man Jerome. How cruel can he be? His attack is to get crunk. Alright, so now that we fought alcoholism, the video is going to end. And in the next episode, guess what? We're going to fight some loan sharks. Should be exciting.